In 2 years with the Atlanta Falcons, they were productive. Were they top 3? No, they weren't. But look, in his first season, they were 6th, the Falcons were, as Zach Robinson, offensive coordinator, in their first year. 6th in net yards per game. 8th in yards per play. 5th in passing yards. 10th in rushing. And by the way, this year, they improved in the rushing category. They went from 10 to 8. So they improved there. And we don't have to tell you about the 4 games that, the Falcons played the Bucs, where the Falcons were 3-1. And in those 4 games against the Buccaneers, the Falcons averaged almost 445 net yards of offense. They averaged almost 30 points per game. So we were joking yesterday about how that interview was going, the in-person interview. Listen, if I was Zach Robinson, I would have went in there with the 4 games that I played against the Buccaneers, and I would have had a cut-up of all the highlights, especially the Thursday night game from a couple of weeks ago. Hey, I noticed that you had some trouble utilizing a tight end. How does this look for you? And then I would have just played the Kyle Pitts targets, receptions, yards, the 3 touchdowns, the 11 catches, almost 170 yards. Did you like this one? How about this one? He's got his clicker there. How about that one? How about this Bijan Robinson swing pass out of the backfield that you guys couldn't defend? So, look, I don't know what Buccaneer fans were expecting. And this is I saw some of the comments, and some of you are embarrassing. Seriously, stop. Stop. Who? Who is this guy? Oh, my God. Yeah, the guy that tore you up the last 2 years for almost 30 points per game. That guy. Because when you take Mike McDaniel out of the mix, Zach Robinson was hands down, in my mind, the best candidate from the best of the rest. And he checks off all the boxes. Familiarity within the division. He played for your competitor. Check, check. He knows, obviously, the personnel there, and that could prove to be quite valuable moving forward. He's from the Sean McVay coaching tree. Check. He knows Baker, and Baker knows him. Check. He runs a similar offense to the offense that we've seen here over the last couple of years. Liam Cohen also came from the McVay coaching tree, so the offense will be similar. We're not talking about a completely different language that Baker has to learn.